So it looks like in terms of the seniors, we just got a couple of guys left. Let's bring up the Metuges to finish us off. KK and Sone Metuge. All right, so, we've been talking D-line a lot tonight. Who do we want to start with? Let's start with Sone. We've been talking D-line tonight. When you look across and you see not only LT and Bryce and, not only Terrell, but your brother as well, like, is there competition between the D linemen? Like, who's, because you can all get to the quarterback. Is there a little competition within games between just you guys?
I don't think it's competition like in game, but at practice, it's definitely competition.
Let's now we can talk about sacks all we want, but you made another play this year as well. Let's get that interception up there for a sec here.
Field goal now.
Ball at the 34-yard line, so
with the wind at your back, it appears.
The ball at the 34 would be a 51-yarder.
Yeah.
Abdamore is intercepted on the play. He was looking for Cotton on the screen and was picked off by Sone Metuge Jr.
Big play by the defense.
A humongous play.
What was the emotions like on the sideline on that play?
I was definitely excited because that's like every D lineman's dream to catch a pick. And I've caught picks at practice, and I will always say, like, one day I'm going to catch a pick in the game. And I think I saw the opportunity and I took it, and it was a good feeling.
Now, I know, you had to make a little bit kind of a leaning catch, a little bit of a diving catch, and went down. When you see the ball in your sights, like, how quickly do you think end zone? Because I know you're not getting as many chances as some of the DBs when you get a pick.
Yeah, the way I caught it, I knew I wasn't going nowhere, but I just saw the play and I just took it. It's just a moment thing. It just happened.
I mean, you guys were so dominant on the defensive line the entire season. I mean, how did you just, like, as a unit come together like that right from the beginning? Because coming out from the games, from the first game, you guys were just dominant.
I think it's a bond we have as a brotherhood, and it's like we're family. We're not just teammates, So I think it's deeper than football with us. So I think that just rubs off on how we play on the field.
Give it over to KK here, and we play that clip, and it seems like you are the first guy to meet Sone after that interception.
Yeah.
I know a little bit of you probably wanted that pick for yourself, but how happy were you for your brother?
I was happy. I was very happy. Yeah, we always talk about interceptions and stuff. So every time I make a big play or he makes a big play, we always the first ones to, like, dap each other up and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I know you're always going for the quarterback, but is interception something a little different if you can get something as a D lineman?
Yes, for sure.
All right, so you guys as a D line unit getting to the quarterback, but especially sometimes working next to your brother on the defensive line. Like, when you're out there, do you think back to, like, you two as little kids and being able to line up next to each other?
Yeah. I like playing beside my brother. Yeah, dynamic duo.
And this is maybe a simple question, but, like, how much does it help that the guy that you might be spinning on a rush with or taking different angles is a guy you've literally been next to your entire life?
Yeah, it helps a lot.
So I gotta ask you, favorite moment of the season?
My favorite moment was against St. Paul's. Yeah, that was one of my best performances I had in high school. Definitely.
At what point in the season did you think that the championship was in your reach, that you could get there, that this team was for real?
I knew that before the season started. Yeah.
When you guys start the championship game, I mean, there's almost an interception on the first play of the game, and I know they got that penalty and they went down and got a field goal, but you guys looked completely different from the first time you played them. Like, did that already get you guys starting to talk like, we are much better than we showed the first time, and this defense can hang?
Yeah, I feel like we came more prepared and we knew what we had to do. The ultimate goal to win that day, nothing less. So yeah.
And I got to ask you, what's the plans after high school? It can be football, non-football.
Football, undecided. Plan on going to college, and I'm on a major in business management. Yeah.
All right, let's give it back over to Sone for a second, I got to ask you, like, you guys, I mean, you had fantastic defensive performances all year, but, I mean, the best one came when it mattered most against Loyola in the championship game. They get 3 points on the opening drive, and you guys shut them out the rest of the way. And they had some, I mean, you know, their quarterback on the other side, you know, was a crazy good athlete, and, you know, he's throwing the ball around the yard. But, like, when in that championship game, because it's hard to ask, you know, when in the season did you think you could win, but when in that championship game, there's been a couple guys that talked about different moments. Did you allow yourself to look up and be like, we're dominating them, we're going to win it all?
I think it's a play when Trachis, he got the strip, he like made him fumble, and if he didn't make that play, it would have been a big gain, and I think they would have had momentum, and they would have probably scored, and it would have changed the game. But I think that play really changed the game, and that's when I knew, like, okay, this game's over.
It was an exciting game, and you guys just dominated. Then it just was such a tribute because you guys dealt with a lot of on-the-field adversity at different points in the season to come back against St. Mary's, a tough game against Loyola, and then you guys, after each one, picked it up and responded like you said, like brothers, like a team. So I think it's just a tribute to everybody, you guys, the coaching staff, everybody involved. You guys, it was just a heck of a season.
Yeah, we worked hard the whole season because we knew the goal at the end, and we was like just like manifesting and just speaking on it all season, and we knew what it took to get there, and we knew it wasn't going to be easy because we had our ups and downs, but we still got to the end with a finish.
Now, I asked your brother this same thing to you. What's the plan at this point after high school?
I plan on going to college to get my degree in business. I also plan on playing college football.
Any plans between the two of you to be lined up beside each other as you guys continue into college?
Yeah, that's the plan right now.
All right. Thank you, Sone and KK Metuge, two huge parts of this team.